Well, what is a pointer? A pointer is a variable that contains the address of a variable. In this example, if we consider C a variable and P a pointer, P is pointing to the address of C. And how should we declare a pointer? Well, the basic syntax is you type out the data type, then an asterisk and the name of the variable. And here's an example. We have the variable x equal 1. We have a pointer with data type int. It's called IP. So now IP is a pointer to an int. And we write IP equals %x. And now IP points to x.
How to use the asterisk and ampersand operator. These operators refer to the address and the value of an address in memory, being the ampersand the reference, which returns a pointer, and the asterisk the dereference, which returns the value of an address. So here we have this little example code, which we can see that it replaces the values of a certain variables. So the way that we use the operators is giving the pointers, the variables that are pointers, an address of another, and the normal variables, we give them the value of a pointer. What is the relationship between pointers and arrays? An array, by being a piece of memory, continuous blocks of memory, its relationship with pointers is that when searching for an array, the pointer points to the first element of the array, and if you want to go to the other elements, it simply goes forward or backwards. So we have this zero example where you enter a word and it goes to the elements of that array of characters. So we have that the pointer, what it simply does is goes up in the memory. Here we can see it by the address, which finishes in F0 and starts in F0 and ends in F7.
What is pointer arithmetics? There are 4 basic operations for pointer arithmetics: the plus plus sign, minus minus, single plus, and single minus. These 4 operations and the arithmetic operations only works for numeric values because alphabetical pointer values only have constant pointer. Every time you apply an operation to a pointer, it moves 4 bytes. There's an example below, having a PTR variable and applying a pointer which is pointing to the value 1000, and using any operation like the ones like the plus plus or the minus minus, the pointer will move 4 bytes because that's how numerical pointers work. In that example, if you apply the plus plus to the PTR pointing to the 1000, it then will move to 1004 without affecting the real value. Differences between heap and stack. Both are components for the memory allocation for when running a program. First, the stack. The stack is where all the local variables are located. It happens implicitly because the user has no control over when a variable is recycled and stops using memory, and the space the variables use is reduced when they are no longer in use. The heap, in the other hand, it's where all the system calls the user makes and the releases of memory the user also makes explicitly in the program occur. The user decides whether or not it's a variable is recycled, and the variables are kept in the memory with the use of pointers.